2, 1, let's go. All right, so this one, another condensed go game. Let's get into it. This one I'm playing as black 10k up against Go No Ob, or Go No Ob, Go Nub, I don't know. He's 9k, so 10k versus 9k, pretty evenly matched on paper. I'm black, he's white. Let's get into it. So, this one's just a fun little territory game. There's no major turning points. Standard opening where we have the, he's got 2 corners, I got 2 corners that are aligned. I'll just try and fly through this one nice and fast. Make this one a little shorter and sweeter, perhaps, than normal. So, going at the bottom. Again, a lot of territory, no major sneaky battles where someone's getting fooled and getting, losing a huge chunk of territory, getting killed off. This one, you're trying to make some big moves here. I'm trying to get some space up at the top right now. This turned out all right, so I'm going to go back just a couple right here. So he's got the upper left, he's got a little chunk in here, and I'm trying to carve out a space in the middle. I also have this spot down here, and I'm pushing into the corner. I get aggressive, put him into Atari. He puts me into Atari, forces me out, but it leads me right into my stones, right? So that really wasn't bad. That worked out well for me. Now he's got to pull out. I love that move right there. What is that? F13. Kind of solidifies this group, gives me a little bit of shape. I'll probably get a couple eyes in there. If I play it again here, then I'm have a nice little base for this group on the left-hand side. And in doing that, it's also starting to encircle his 2 stones, right? You can see how maybe I can win them over and kill that group off. But it looks like I'm trying to save my life up there at the top. Put him in double Atari. He has to ignore 1. So that stone's dead, right? There it is. There it goes. So that group is now alive. It looked like there was some danger there because he can't play here. He could play here, but then I play here and close that off. That's one of the smallest shapes you can make while still having your 2 eyes, right? So, so this group is totally safe, which means, and it looks like this group on the left hand is safe, which means this group of his here, this little group right here, that's in danger, and maybe even these guys up here too. But also these 2 of mine are in danger. So, he's trying to run out of there. I like that because go back one. This move right here. I like this move because it forces him to respond up at the top to save these guys, right? But it's also extending this group of 3 into 4, and again, starting to encircle this little group of his, right? So you can see maybe I can close that off and kill that group off. Because he's got to play up here. Otherwise, I play here, he's got to come out, I'll kill this group off. So again, he responds up at the top, just like I expected. Then you jump out. Looks like you're circling those 5 stones. He actually ignored it. It's kind of surprising. Attacks the upper right-hand corner instead. I fend off that little fight. Building up my group there. And again, it looks like that group's going to get killed off. He is still trying to carve out some space up here. Connecting over on the right-hand side. So actually, that's nice. So this is one big group right now. Right, this is one big old group. So I got this whole right-hand side. Looks like I'm gonna have a nice little chunk down here, spilling up the middle. Middle's wide open. I'm probably gonna kill this group off, which leads me to believe, like right now, it's something like this. So I have 3, I'd say, pretty safe groups right now I can attack. This is one, he thinks he's got the bottom left-hand corner, but that's one of my favorites, right? You jump into the 3 point, try and kill that group off. Or not kill them off, but carve out some space there. You want to steal a couple points. All right, so let's jump ahead. What do we got? Oh, look at that! Like 2 moves later, I do that exact move. So I jump into the 3 point and try and win some space there. Looks like I maybe misplayed that. I think I didn't get the space, and I probably could have. I don't think that went according to plan. And actually, right now, I think I did lose that. I think he's got the bottom left-hand corner, because if I look at, yeah, computer says so, and it's interesting. The computer right now says this game is, maybe if I go back 1, there we go, 56% black, 43% white. Like, that is pretty close when you're over 100 moves into the game, and it's still like, a 50-50 split. That's a close game. So anyway, back to the board. Let's keep on rolling. I'm solidifying my group in the middle. He's trying to spill out there into the middle. Good job on him for doing that. I like that. I'm trying to peek through. Whenever you can just kind of keep snaking your way through and splitting off a couple of groups of his and weaseling your way into the middle where you can then just keep adding to your line of stones. Like, I mean, why not? Because if I just let him cut me off there, then all of a sudden he's like, if I let him go here, then he's got a solid wall, right? And I can't infiltrate. But as it is right now, I can just keep on poking with this line of stones because I know it's alive, and I can just eat away at his territory and his stones like one by one. And that sometimes that's a great strategy. You can really carve away at someone's space, as I am doing, taking my own advice. I love it. And he's doing the same thing. If I could close him off here, if I were to be able to play right here, if he ignored that move, all of a sudden, this is pretty much closed off, and this is a massive... Actually, it's connected right through. That's all potentially one group, if he lets me close that off and pinch that point. I mean, he can probably still spill in here, but point being, though, if I can go here, he can't spill out. If I can seal this off, then I've kind of sealed this whole... This becomes a nice solid wall that I can build off of. But he pokes through, as he should do, and we'll carry on. So, like I said, there's no crazy turning points in this. This is just kind of a nice, fun, steady game, fighting for territory. Little battles here and there. You're trying to win a couple points here and there as you can, whenever you get the opportunity. He jumped in here, which seems like a bit of a waste. I'll probably end up killing those guys off. That's a nice little... It's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to go back right here. I played here, he ignored it, and goes up here. So now, I have the opportunity to spill in, because otherwise he's got this all sealed off. I can't just play in there, I'll get killed off. But if he ignores that seal, then I can just, I can jump right in. Yeah, at least one stone. I guess he can block me off, and anyway, he had a way to seal it. But that's what I was trying to do, is weasel my way in there. What else do we got here? He's throwing in, cleaning up some of the middle here, and it looks like he quit at that point, or resigned. So at this point, we're 181 moves in, longish game, nothing crazy. Black by 25, solid win. I didn't get that space down at the bottom left, which I wish I could have won that over. That would have been a pretty big win then, actually. But overall, nice win. I killed him off up here. So this was a nice little group. And again, I got that whole right-hand side, and then quite a bit of space down here, actually. So 3 big groups. Pinched him in the middle, where I could. No major swings, just had a nice kind of fun little game. And this is the first game back in a while. I hadn't played in probably a month or something before playing this game. So this was a nice way to come back with a fairly evenly matched game and actually beat someone who's ranked ahead of me. So anyway, until the next time, see you then.